powerful 120mm gun, better armor and suspension, including better NBC protection. Shipped to the Gulf and placed in frontline service, not one Abrams was lost to enemy action. The British Chieftain tank went into service in 1966 and featured the heaviest armour and most powerful gun at the time. With a crew of 4, it weighed 55 tons and sported a rifled 120mm cannon. It saw service in the Iran-Iraq War and the First Gulf War. No longer manufactured, the Abrams tank is now being refurbished and upgraded to meet future demands. The tanks are completely stripped down, repainted, new electronics and command and control system. These tanks are one of the most advanced armoured vehicles in the world. The German Leopard tank was introduced in 1965. A conventional design, it had good cross-country speed and a 105mm British cannon. This model was adopted by several countries. Its variants and derivatives continued on for several years. The Leopard 2 was developed after the Germans pulled out of the joint American MBT-70 project. The American-designed battle tank incorporated several new concepts, including housing the entire crew in the turret, a new suspension system enabling fast cross-country speeds for the 50-ton weight. The cost overruns and delays in the MBT-70 development saw it cancelled in 1971. The funds transferred to another design, which went on to become the Abrams tank. The Leopard 2, however, became a success. Weighing in at 62.3 tons and with a crew of 4, it is capable of 72 kilometers an hour and a range of 550 kilometers. It has a smoothbore 120mm gun and third-generation armor composite. One of the best-selling tanks in the world, the Leopard 2 and its later model variants have only seen limited combat in Afghanistan. The British Challenger tank took over after the Chieftain line of tanks in the mid-1980s, the most advanced feature being its Chobham armour, which was adopted by the American Abrams design. "180 Challenger tanks were deployed during the Gulf War. It claimed 300 kills against enemy armour with 0 losses. It also claims the longest tank-to-tank kill in military history by destroying an Iraqi tank 5.1 kilometers away. The Challenger 1 has been replaced with the Challenger 2 model. A redesign of the first, it includes second-generation Chobham armour called Dorchester and is advertised as the most reliable main battle tank in the world. Having seen service in Bosnia, Kosovo and Iraq, the Challenger 2 is the only tank not lost to enemy fire, although one was destroyed by friendly fire from another Challenger 2 tank. The Russian line of tanks have survived well around the world, with numerous countries adopting their models. The more superior designs like T-72 are still in frontline use. Not unlike what happened between the world wars of the 20th century, with the fall of the Soviet Empire, military and political strategists began to debate the use of main battle tanks. Nations were turning to lighter, faster fighting vehicles, and with the emergence of numerous anti-tank missile systems, both vehicle-mounted and man-carried, the main battle tank seemed doomed. However, ex-Soviet manufacturers began selling their wares to other nations. India and Pakistan purchased the T-84 and T-90 models. Ukraine manufacturers are also selling designs capable of firing the new NATO ammunition and anti-tank guided missiles through the same gun barrel.